Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day. Funny Gauntlet banner, a glow. It's Night Live. Shoot Summons one? Probably not. Also, this is last year's Shoot Legends banner. Best by Extra. So yeah, they're taking the Shoot Legends units from last year and putting them against the units from this year, so yeah. As units nonetheless, 4 unit banner so we can go for details. We have Epnomere, the Deer, Tempered Antlers, SL, Special Trigger 1, if forward range is 1, cannot warp into spaces and 3 spaces of him. If the range is 2, 4 spaces of him. In either case, it's not a fact close to the pass skill or facts from like camps or rebels and mains and stuff like that. Start of the player enemy phase. If he's within 2 spaces of an ally, attack defense +6, fringe bonus, and neutralize opposed bonuses during combat. Along with no panic to himself and allies who chooses him for the turn. Fringe bonus is bonus to his attack speed defense rest equal to half bonus on each stat between him and allies who chooses of him. For 1 turn, they're calculated independently. No panic neutralizes the panic effect, but you still have it basically. Then if he's in 2 spaces of an ally, and if he or ally in 2 spaces of him have bonuses to attack speed defense rest after the start of certain skills trigger or defend every raids. After start certain skills triggers at the start of turn 1 on the enemy phase. And additional +3 is granted to those corresponding stats to those allies per turn. They're calculated independently and their caps 10. If he's in 3 spaces of an ally, bonuses attack defense rest equal to 20% of his defense at start combat +5. He deals +X damage, excluding area specials. Foes sacrifice by 50% of X during combat, excluding area specials. And special by an additional 50% of X during combat, excluding area specials. The axis has stored bonuses among him and allies during pieces of him. And he transforms, attack +2, and can counter regardless of foe's range. And obviously transformation conditions are if he's used to only beast a dragon, or is not adjacent to an ally. Swap Grad. Him and allies swap spaces. If he uses an assist skill during the current turn, he gets Canto 1. Canto just means after attack, assist skills or structuring from begin, it says to the block while moving. It's normally once per turn unless facts say re-enable. Cannot warp unless facts says otherwise. And skills that would give you an extra action like Gale Force proc first, unless they say after Gale Force, after Canto. Oh, and if you warp, you get no movement. Do you? Oh yeah. Never mind. Mighty Roar. 2 charge thanks to his weapon. Boost times by 60% of his defense with special triggers. Start of the player enemy phase, grants rest +6 and magic twin save to target ally with 2 speed for the turn. If support partners on the team, you target them, any support partner. Otherwise, it adds to the ally that has res. Excludes himself at the start battle. Excludes any reses that are grants on them when deployed, so legendary mythics and all that stuff don't apply. Does not trigger if the unit is equipped with a savior effect other than the physical save. And magic save is if magic stat for dragon allies is combat against an ally in 2 spaces, trigger savior. And if they use magic stat for dragon, disable skills like effects that can damage lower boost defense or res, including specials. Reduce damage by X%. Effects that can be triggered up to once in combat can be triggered up to twice. Excludes boosted special effects from engaging. High special stack. And P save is physical save, by the way. Then reduce damage from foes set by 40%. Excluding area specials. Grants couldn't could minus X divided by 12, rounded down. To him before his first attack during combat. The axis has stored bonuses among him and allies from free space of him. Also, if his defense is equal or greater than the foe's defense +5, disable his or foe skills that would change attack priority during combat. So things like Vantage and whatnot will not proc. Attack defense fortune, if he can transform, he now gains this as a transformation condition. If he's within 2 spaces of a beast or dragon ally, or number of distant allies other than beast or dragon is 2 or less. So he gains that, so it's a little less restricted. Independent of raids, if the conditions are met, transforms. And then if he's transformed or forged god, attack defense +8 during combat, neutralize foes bonuses to stats during combat, and 7 HP restored to him after combat. Assault Fighter, if he's combat from free space of an ally, attack defense -4 on the foe, deals damage equal to 20% of his defense, excluding any specials. Damage from foes attackers by 20% of defense, excluding specials. He makes guaranteed follow attack. And reduces the percentage of foes non-special action skill by 50% during combat, excluding specials. If the percentage is already an odd number, it rounds up, by the way. Then attack, defense, fire, physical, save. Foe uses sword, any physical sight weapon. So it's the sword, axe, lance, bow, dagger, piece, all stuff. And this is going against an ally in 2 spaces. Trigger Savior. Savior means you fight instead of that ally. Post-battle movements cannot trigger. And if multiple Savior conditions are met, regardless of how they are met, none will trigger. So say if it's physical save and someone has a close save, and then uses a sword, none trigger. Then if foe uses those physical weapons, attack defense +4, disable full skills, attack damage to close defense and raise. First attack is by 5, first attack means first strike, yada yada. And next attack deals damage equal to 40% of the foe's attack damage prior to reduction. Resets any combat, has +6 and stack. Then we have Brido, Sublime Creator. It sells Patricia Grounds 1, current regardless for trains. Ally turn free usually comes center of him, attack speed defense +5. Neutralize penalties on that ally, and the ally deals damage foe, 7 HP restore to the ally during combat. If he's in free space an ally, bonus attack speed defense rest equal to the number of allies free usually calm center of him, times 3 +5. Max is 14. Neutralize penalties on himself. Deals +X times 5 damage, excluding enemy specials. Foe sectors by X times 3, excluding enemy specials. Special. Then damage from foes attackers by additional X times 3 when their attack triggers special. Excluding enemy specials. The X number of bonus effects act on him or the foe and the foe, excluding bonuses, max is 5. Deals damage to the foe, 7 HP restored to him during combat. Then he has the staff Sublime Heaven Style, which he can attack for 3 spaces away. Grants Kunkai -1 to him before his first attack. If foe is striking the face, deals special triggers, deals damage equal to 20% of his attack, excluding enemy specials. Can move free spaces when free spaces of foes that have the ballpark effect. If he has pass, this is apply. Suffers current attack following conditions met. If foes armor range of 1 or concurrent attack rush range. And this will the skill range treated as 1 can only be used once per 2 turns. So you use it once, you can't do it next turn. Gust 2 charge. Boost times by 50% of his speed and special triggers. If his full speed special trigger is ready or triggers during force combat. If his speed is equal to the full speed -4, damage from foes next actions by 40% once per combat, excluding enemy specials. Professor's Guidance at the start of turn and at the start of any phase, except summer stills. If he's in free space with an ally, Professor's Guidance and Null Fault is granted to him and allies in free space with him for the turn. Professor's Guidance, you gain times 2 the SP after combat, or after using assist skill, has 5% stack. Attack speed defense plus +5 to this unit. Any reduced times by X round effect that can be triggered up to once can be triggered to twice by unscripted specials. And grants can come -1 to them after combat. Also, the case just in kind. No problem is this unit speeds the foe, each effect guarantees full attack or prevents theirs. If he's in free spaces of an ally, grants attack speed defense rest +9 to him. Deals +7 damage, excluding enemy specials. Foe sectors by 7, excluding enemy specials. And the percentage of foes non-special action skills is by 50% during combat, excluding enemy specials. Also, it decreases speed difference and to make a follow attack by 10 will trigger 1 a follow attack, excluding enemy actions defense. Triggers Poto Follow 100% during combat. Poto Follow is an additional follow attack as your last attack, and it is percentage based, but in this case you're dealing the full damage. So I don't even need to explain that part. No Counter Void. If a skill covers his speed before ally speed, treated as a speedsman granted by +7. Weak specials are reduced by 80%. It's going to no worker ones. Attack speed -4 on the foe. Deal damage equal to the difference of the speed stats +5. The maximum is 15. Excluding enemy specials. And if his speed is less than the foe's speed, the speed difference is treated as 0. Then reduce damage foe stat by 20% of his speed, excluding enemy specials. And these are the effects of Professor's counterattack during combat. Attack speed 5th, start of the player enemy phase. If he's in 2 spaces an ally, grants attack speed +6 and Bulwark to himself for the turn. Bulwark is foe choices 1, cannot move. For his space, actions himself. Snap back foes fast. If the range is 2 spaces. And if Bulwark is active on him, attack speed plus 4 to him. Foe's first attack is back 5. And grants Kunkai -1 to hit before the foe's first attack during combat. Then we have Serena Glasquok SL Spitzer 1. It changes combat order to free space an ally. Bonus her attacking speed equal to 20% of her speed as our combat plus 6. She deals plus X times 5 damage. The max is 25. It's going to specials. The accident bonus effects active on her. It's going to stop bonuses. Plus penalty effects on foe. It's going to stop penalties. Neutral effects that guarantees full auto attack and effects that defense hers. 7 HP is restored to her after combat. And also, if decreasing damage by 10 later trigger follow attack, it's going to guarantee her the triggers to follow 100%. If an ally uses combat dance to regain free space of her, grants an action to an ally after combat. If skill belongs to that ally, triggers an effect that grants another action, such as skill force. This is treated as not been triggered. If a skill not belong to that ally, triggers an effect that grants an ally another action at the same time as this. This is considered triggered. And within free spaces, it's calculated based on position after combat. Skills have that change position, so console and stuff like that. So basically, if there's 2 of her and the allies with like free space, both of them both considered surge. Both her and the other training with trigger. Magic Light, when spell triggers, choose foes defense and rest at is reduced by 50%. And neutralize foes resist action impact by non-special skills. Attack speed area, if she needs combat order and free space an ally. Bonus her attack and speed equal to your max turn plus 7 during combat. And also when her spell triggers, deals damage equal to her max killing count times X, exclamation specials. If she triggers the attack twice, it's X 3, otherwise X is 5. Also when it says max killing value, we are excluding the Excel, so this would be like free, basically. Speed rest circles, a start turn, and now she checks, if concentration after that. Speed and rest shackles are inflicted on the close foe of foes in 2 spaces up to its first action. The shackle effect is penalties on the stats during combat equal to penalty effects active on this unit. Plus 4 is going to stat penalties, max is 8. And penalties just debuff slash in this action. Speed rest managed for the foe, deals stats equal to the number of penalty effects active on the foe. It's going to stat bonuses times 2 plus 7. Maximum is 15. Then just like Mother. And it was conduct distance max free. So in this case, it's number of space position and position. If she warps, it's considered 0, by the way, from what I remember. And then at the start of turn, at the orb enemy phase, it's just free space an ally. Creation Pulse, and MP is granted her and Azure free space for 1 turn. Creation Pulse is if this unit can trigger a special. Attack can trigger a special. Could command X for the first attack. The X number of penalty effects active on foe is going to set penalties max 2. This is for 1 turn. MP is bonuses attack speed defense rest equal to the number of bonus effects. It's going to set bonuses. And penalty effects as soon as have penalties, active on both teams, max 7. If she enters combat or from free space as an ally, attack speed plus 5 to her, she deals plus 7 damage, excluding area specials. And if her HP is above 1 and full attack register below 0, she's back 1 HP. Once per combat, then stack with non-special skills, that will 5. After she checks, if not in free space of her initial combat, she gets herself on her action after the allies combat. If Kanto has been triggered, you re-enable it. This is once per turn. And if another effect grants an action to her, this is, at the same time, this is considered to have been triggered. So similar sort of restriction thing there for her other weapon. Then we have Balder, Truth Seeker. Effect against 5 foes, sells trigger, and neutralizes effect against flying bonuses. Start turn on, if she's been choose an ally, she grants herself that she can move within extra space. That turn does not stab. As start of planetary phase, if she's been choose an ally, grants reduces the potential foes non-special skills by reduces action skills by 50% during combat. And current count plus 1 per attack during combat. That once has positive stack to herself and allies in 2 speeds of her turn. If she uses combat or choose speeds an ally, bonus her attack speed advantage is equal to the number of allies who refuse to come center of her times 3 plus 5. Maximum is 14. She deals plus X times 5 damage. Maximum is 25, excluding any specials. The excellent bonus effects act from her is going to set bonuses. And penalty effects on the foe is going to set penalties. All this usual stuff there. Reduce damage full set by Y, exclamation specials. And full special by additional Y, exclamation specials. If she has a weapon triangle disadvantage, it's 20% of her speed. Otherwise, it's 50% of her speed. And neutralizes effects like grants cooling time plus acts on full during comp. Then she gets the following style here, which is the green style, weapon triangle green style, which treats her as a green unit in battle. And this can be used once per turn. Our triangle, when spell triggers, boosts to X% of the greater of her boost attack. If she uses the advantage, weapon triangle advantage, it's 80, otherwise it's 70. Foe's first extra by 40%. Inflicts Kunkai -1 on foe per attack. Has an stack. Also, she uses weapon triangle advantage, Kunkai -2 on her, and Kunkai +1 on the foe before her first attack. Does not exceed maximum Kunkai flying. Heaven Stay is counter remaining minimum 1. The remaining is basically whatever moves she has left. If she warps, it's please tap 1. By the way, this is what. As our turn, if she chooses to be an ally, Triangle, Depth, and Explosion inflicts on close foe and foes and chooses of those exposures action. Triangle Depth is if the student has weapon triangle advantage. Boost times their attack by 20% for this action. If disadvantage, it's reduced by 20%. And Exposure is they take 10 more damage. If she uses combat origin chooses to be an ally, attacks with defense plus 9 to her, deals plus 7 damage, excluding specials. Foes first sectors by 7. Neutral effect guarantees foes attack or prevents hers. And also, if exposure is active on foe, or she has a weapon triangle advantage, she attacks twice. So she essentially has a brave effect on the weapon, on that thing. Speed Ticker 4, so our turn grants speed, grid talents +1 to herself. Grid talents are just additional stats in combat, on the map. They are not because they're bonus effects. And as she attacks, speed, grid talents +4 to herself. Her cop here is 20. And speed and smash 4 on the foe. Deals damage equal to 100% of her speed, excluding specials. Neutralize plans to her speed. Neutralize effects and affects current command acts on her. And the Deadly Miasma. If she enters combat, attack speed defense -5 on foe. Neutralize foe's bonuses from skills to fortify and stuff. After combat, so during combat and after combat, deals some damage to the target opposing 2 speeds of the target's action. Sorry. Just never mind. And then applies the Fire Fiend Haze, so we're going to the next action part. Then applies the Fire Fiend Haze on target space and each space with 2 spaces of target finish for 1 turn. Haze is the following effects: attacks with defense -5 on them, and there is the bonuses from 4 hero allies of that during current combat. The Fire Fiend effects next stack replaces any assistant Fire Fiend effects. If they're applied, if multiple applied simultaneously, they're cancelled out. So say if you apply Flame and then beforehand, and then she applies the haste on that space, the haste takes over. Doesn't matter. Should you summon? Probably not. Keep in more long line attacks. I'm gonna go for Serena. No, Brido. I feel like I might go against Spray Balder out of spite this time around. But in the last few months of things that happened, so I feel like I want to just go against her just out of spite. Then we'll just go for these banners. I have everything here. I'll go for Sound Like Heat. I actually pulled her. Okay. I already had her, so attack up, defense down. This banner. I think I'm missing Sida. I can't even summon for Sida. The only feature color is literally colorless. Alright. I think that's about it. Okay. So let's check the Voting Gauntlet's purrings. Up against... I mean, yeah, it was either... Okay, fair enough. Best look on your Voting Gauntlet, of course, I got. Did not anticipate her fighting Balder against Tsubasa, so I'll take that, I guess. So I think that's about it. Best luck on your summons, of course. I'll see you next time.